What's up, guys? We're back once again, and we're going to be talking about some more Siren Season 4 possibilities. Now, once again, to my knowledge, Season 4 is up in the air. We do not know if it is going to be renewed, and we also do not know if it is going to be canceled. It is still in the works as of right now to see if it is going to be renewed on Freeform, or if it's going to be moving on to possibly another network, depending on what the show wants to do, as well as the network, and among other things. Now, once again, I'm going to be talking about some possibilities that we're going to be seeing in Season 4. And one of the big possibilities that's been really sticking out to my mind is Ben becoming a merman. Now, there's been a lot of rumors. People have been speculating, oh, is Ben going to become a merman? Now, honestly, I can see that happen because, once again, at the very end of the season, we already saw Ben going through the transformation process bit by bit. We saw him when he was down in the ocean for about 15-20 minutes, and Maddie's like, you didn't have an air tank with you, you're down there for about 20 minutes, and he's not able to breathe, and then once that happens, you start seeing scales on his back, and then also with his fingers having web between his fingers, as well as also when he got more water on him than his dad saw it, and of course his dad was very angry, blaming Ren. So there's a lot of possibilities that he could be a merman. Now, in the very last video that I was talking about new tribes, now you guys really seem to like that video, so this is pretty much a follow-up to that video of pretty much what my speculation could be if they do have been becoming a merman. Now, what I could see happening is somehow or other Ben either returns on his own, washes up on the shore, or Ren finds him. She finds him, whether it be on the ocean, on a rock, on a beach area, somewhere where she is able to bring him back, possibly to Helen, to her own tribe, to figure out what happened to him. Maybe maybe a couple episodes where he's in a comatose state, because it did look like maybe he was either in a comatose state or maybe he got knocked out when he was fighting with Tia's tribe. So we don't know necessarily what happened to him. We do not know if Ben was able to kill them, he was able to fight them off and be able to escape, or they knocked him in the head pretty well to where he basically went into a coma. Now, once again, we did see Xander go into a coma due to the song, so it could be two different things. But honestly, I would like to see maybe Ben in a comatose state, then wake up and be able to have the same senses, but at the same time, since he has not been able to have the stem cells within him, that it's set into his own cells as well as his bloodstream, and still has the ability to go in and out of the water, possibly still have transformation side effects as well. I'm not exactly sure if I'd like to see that or not. Honestly, I think it would be best to see that, because at the same time we could see more in the story. We could see if there'd be issues between Ben and his father. More than likely there will be, because we do know that Ben's father is pretty much very prejudiced against mermaids. He thinks that they are the problem. He thinks that they're not human. They have no rights, and they have no reason to be up on land. So that could be another thing. And even with Ben's mother finding out as well, it'd be nice to see, like, okay, look, I was doing this for you, side effects, because I'd rather have it on to me before it happens on to you. Because we did get to see, of course, in that episode where Ben's mother was under the water for about 10 minutes, and he jumped in to save her, and that's when he started experimenting on himself. So honestly, I'd really like to see where they're going to be going from here if we do get a Season 4, if we're going to be seeing possibly Ren trying to help Ben cope with being away for so long, as well as maybe Hope does look at him like a father figure, or as a father, because we do get to see where this previous season where Hope really attached herself to Ben as a dad, and seeing Ren telling Ben that she does remember you, and among other things. So I find it really interesting that we are going to be possibly seeing Ben as a mermaid or a merman, and be able to travel with Ren and Hope, because obviously Hope may have to stay in water longer than Ren, but at the same time Ren is still able to transform back and forth. So we also do not know if what Rob said in the previous season is true, that it maybe just happened to him because he was on land for too long, he was in human form for too long. Same thing could happen to Ren or Hope, so we don't know necessarily if that's true. It depends on, I guess, how long you've been on land, as well as how many times you transform, going back and forth from land to water. So we may see that. We may see a possibility of Ren as well as Hope and Ben make a choice of, okay, does Ben stay in the water, possibly with Ren? Because this, honestly, this is going to be the only way where I think Ben and Ren can actually be together, to where if Ben does become a merman or has become a merman, then he's obviously going to be like, okay, look, I can come visit you guys every so often, but I'm going to be staying in the water pretty much with his new family, with Ren and Hope, and obviously possibly have other offspring at the same time if it does get written that way. So obviously that's more than likely what can happen. And at the same time, depending on how they write it in, how they construct the story, hopefully season 4 can be another great season if it does happen, obviously, because depending on the ratings. Once again, the ratings were so low. I don't understand why the ratings were so low. I've been seeing you guys' comments saying I don't understand the ratings were low. Honestly, I think it's because of things going on in the world right now. Either people do not have time to watch it, or because of the day it's getting shown on, which is Thursdays as of this moment. The show could go on to another network if it really wants to. It could go on Sci-Fi. It could go on Netflix. It could go on Hulu. So there are other networks that this series can survive on if Freeform no longer wants to pick it up for another season. So there is another way for it to be surviving and stay above water, no pun intended. But let me know what you guys think about this possible speculation in the comments down below. If you guys are new to the channel, consider about subscribing. If you guys have watched Siren, let me know what you guys' thoughts are about it. What would you guys like to see in season 4? Would you guys like these videos? Because once again, I'm seeing a lot of views on it, so I figured I'd go ahead and give you guys another one of my speculations of the series. So let me know what you guys think. Once again, I'll see you guys in the next video, and see you later.